Well, it's December now here in Alma, Missouri. It's just a little bit after 8 o'clock in the morning. It is cold. It is very, very, very cold. I'm exercising Taylor, final horse to be ridden today. You can see the yard's cleaned up. We were able to finish putting the slurry in the field yesterday, and that was about it. I think, we got the stones rolled into the field that we had limed, so that's done. But yeah, we weren't able to get any grass cut. I wonder if we could cut grass today. It just stopped snowing a little bit ago. It is cold. The length is there. We could get away with it. I don't know. I got a lot of other stuff to do. Fortunately, we didn't get any accumulation of snowfall. It's going to probably start snowing about 6 o'clock tonight, and that'll probably be the last time we see the ground, is today. So, I don't know. We'll have to see. There's a lot I have to do, and I don't know if I want to wait on it. Probably, I can't see. Most importantly is to get some crops sold. I realized that I forgot to sell the soybeans in June. How does that happen? All right, let's put the tack away, check on the horses. So we're looking at cleanliness and daily riding. This is the order that we rode them. We'll slowly scroll through, make sure everything's at 100%. I think we're fine. We are. That's good. Oh, hang on a second. We can sell Fabio and Taylor. They are at 36 months. That is, I think, as good as it gets. Is that... What is that? That is 3 years? 12, 24, 36. Is it 3 years that we're selling the horses out? I think so. We could do that. This month, maybe. I would love to have fewer horses. I think 5,000 is as much as you can get for a horse, so they are not worth it in the more recent releases of the game. I don't know when they used to be worth like a lot. Now they're not so much, and they are a lot of work on console. We've talked about this before. Alright. Let's check on the sheep. I bet I don't have any feed mixed up for the cows, do I? So the feed's about 50% here, and a reproduction 80%. Is that my highest? Yeah, I think so. So in what? 2 months? So January, February, like at the end of February we can sell sheep. We're getting 3 pallets of wool every day. That's pretty good. Looks like the bedding could use a refresh. And let's check the feed here. Yeah, feed's in the red. And the bedding could, yeah. Milk we just took last month. Okay. And there's no space in here for cows. And I think 32 months are our oldest ones. Yeah. So 4 more months to take cows. Oh, did I leave this out? Huh, that was a mistake. Let's see here. Yeah, there's nothing in there. Well, we'll leave that out to remind ourselves that we need to do some feed later. We'll go get the telehandler. We'll take wool over. And then the soybean straw is worth almost as much as straw in the month of December, so we'll take that. We'll take our canola. Oh, let's take a look at the prices. So the price for canola in Sedalia is $13.32 and dropping, and that's good. I should sell that. And then we got our einkorn wheat. $6.93 at the grain mill. I guess we could take it all out of the railroad transfer silo and take it over there. No, we got to send it to Sedalia because of the deal we had. So yeah, we could fill 2 train cars and send it to Sedalia along with canola and like the open car, and then take whatever's left over to the grain mill. We can maybe do that. So yeah, pull this out. I washed this finally. So I washed and maintained, I want to say the equipment, but really it was the tractors. I also was able to get the cotton picker in here, so I'm not quite sure why I was able to back it in, but I was. I had tried earlier and was unable to. So we got our Trident and our cotton picker both jammed in. Our buildings are like really jammed full. I'll open this briefly just to show you the other building. But we'll keep that door closed. It is so cold. So yeah, this one's pretty packed too. Our Patriot's back here with the sprayer on it. I don't know if we'll get the sprayer for the Trident. We might just leave it the way it is. And then we got our Fiber Dash in here, which is not the best way to make fertilizer. And I have a heck of a time trying to make it work. I guess I got herbicide in here. But yeah, we cleaned up the 9RX and the Case Magnum. I don't know if I did the work on this yet or not, but we got the truck inside. 4755 has been cleaned up. I guess the 1586 not so much, but yeah, everything's kind of crammed in here. And then I've also got I don't know how to open this. Anyway, there's some fertilizer and herbicide concentrate in here, and I can't figure out how to get it open right now. That's not important. Not important. We got work to do. What I should do is I should sell this cultivator and that seed drill, I think. Give me more space. All right, let's pull this out. We'll get the telehandler and we'll go get the wall. All right, we're arriving back at the farm after dropping off the wool. It's getting bad over there. I got to get the van trailer with the lift gate over there. And today would be the day to do it since there's no snow on the ground yet, and get that get the boxes of clothes loaded up. All right, so I think the canola's in this bin on the end, and then we got to start delivering firewood into town. So I've got to move this out of the way so we can get to the firewood. I don't know where to put it. I think over here is fine. I'll park next to the grain trailer. That's not going to go anywhere, right? Jockey over here a little bit, we'll get closer. Oh boy. I think that's good. If I can just back straight up and then get the, yeah. That looks good. All right. Canola. Let's do some trucking. Let's get the canola into town. Let me double check the bin here. Field info tells me that, well, I think the soybeans are in the middle one, to be honest. Actually, I think both are in here. And I was going to put corn in the middle, and then I got oats on the end. So, yeah. Okay. That's, yeah. It's got soybeans in it. Okay. Let's move this. Oh, boy. Yeah, I'm going to have a heck of a time moving it, huh? Good to get this done before there's snow on the ground, to be honest with you, because you got to kind of clear it out if there's snow. So this should make it a lot easier to deal with. There we go. Bring it up a bit. That should be high enough, I'm thinking. Go ahead, we'll leave that run and we'll grab the truck. I think, was it? There's not quite 40,000. It might all fit. Might all fit in our 379 here. Oh, I definitely got that up high enough that, oh yeah, we want to clear the stacks too, right? Went to put the canola or the soybeans in. Canola. There we go. Get up here. Yep. Perfect. That's what we want. Good. 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 Oh, wow. Okay. That's all she wrote, huh? Turn the engine off on that, and we should be ready to go. 38,000. Cover on, and we are going to the train station. Railroad transfer silo. We'll load up the train with canola and as much pine corn wheat as we can fit in 2 train cars. Send that off, and then I can trade trucks for the one that's got the drive at line. Bring that back out here. Start getting the canola out here. I think it's just, it's not the, I don't think it's a mod, I think it's this particular dump grate that you can't see very well. Let me get the train coming. It should be right here, I think. Forward. Just a little in the back one. Okay. Train's not here yet, so we'll just move out the way if we can. Still waiting on the train. I'll go ahead and get my empty weight, and then I'll go double check and make sure we actually did call the train. Alright, there we go. And for the rear trailer. Still no train. Don't know why. I must not have called it properly. So let me go double check that. So I think when I called it, I was too close to the building and I actually didn't call it. So it's here now. Let's load it up. All right, so let's go to third person so we can visualize what we got for train cars here. So I got 3 cars I can use. I'm gonna put wheat in the first car and the third car. And we'll put canola in the second car. I don't know what the capacities are for these. Actually, let's stop. Oh, brake. Oh, come on. It's like a ship. You get it going, and let's just put wheat in here and see how much. Oh boy, we got 300,000 liters of wheat. $90. So 2 would be 180. This one put canola in. That'll leave me with like 120. And then the last car will put wheat in again. What we do is we could come back. Forward. We could come back tomorrow and send more wheat off. Maybe that's what we'll do. Go ahead, check the prices quick. Ooh, grain sell point is actually better for wheat. Maybe we should sell a truckload there. It's not that much difference, but... And then the canola. Send the train off. Sell the load of goods. 175,175. Okay, so we're sitting at $400,000 now, and you know, we could make more. I don't think I'm not gonna mess with that. We've done enough with the wheat today. We'll send the rest of it off on the train tomorrow. Let me hop in here. Got our covers on. And I'm going to move this around behind. Oh, my milk truck's in town too. I don't think we have any more grain to move from the farm, right? We got soybeans. That's it. All right, we'll park here. Where my trucking company grain trucks are parked. All right, so let's get this. We'll actually just go back to the farm for now and probably bring in the soybean straw, then we'll go out and get this loaded. Oh, we got firewood we gotta move yet too. Back out at the farm. Yeah, I could have parked over a little farther. Let's see, so I'm not going to need this. Let's get it out of the way. That way my little turnaround spot here around the bins isn't kind of blocked. Give me more maneuverability. And then let's see. Park that about there. I think that'll be okay. I can get to the firewood now. I think we'll take a load of soybean straw into town, sell that. I got some soybean straw on the back of the white. I could sell partial load and finish it with straw, fill the rest of the trailer with straw. What do we have on here? I think 34 bales. And then what do I have? 10. So it'll be like 24 straw bales and 10 soybean straw bales. Yep, 34. Oh wow, this truck nearly has 50 hours on it. I gotta be extremely careful when I offload these. I don't want to send the truck catapulting into the sky again. I think there's still some soybean straw bales stuck in the trees from that incident the other day. I think what I'll do is I'll just try and unload them on the trailer and see if I can reload them. So I can't remember if it was that and that? No. That and that? Well, why can't I remember that and that? Why can't I get those two? too far over, I guess. Get it? There we go. Reset. Okay. I got $639 a piece for those. That's not bad. What I want to do is I want to run by the... I hate jumping the curbs, but just don't have enough room. I want to run by the store. How are we doing? 422? That's pretty good, right? Don't want to take the dang stop sign out. Perfect. Alright. Didn't get hit by a train either. So if I can find a place to park here. And we will do this quickly if we can. I'll just leave it there running. Ah, snowman. Let's see. Used equipment. Yeah, don't need an excavator. So this is tempting. 25,000 liters of seeds for 10,000 bucks. That's half off. This, I really should upgrade my combine given the size of the fields that we have, but I got an idea of something else I want to do. The Massey, it only goes up to 220. I don't know. I think I'm just going to buy this. I'll explain why later. We will just leave it as is. I should get those seeds, shouldn't I? I'll think about it. We'll be back in town in a little bit. Mirror, nothing coming. Alright, run this back out. No, sure, pull in front of a truck. Work out great for you. I'm thinking what we'll do is we'll probably load this up. I'll probably do it off camera so that we'll be ready to take another load tomorrow. Park over here. Taking them out of the storage. Leave some maneuvering rooms. I'll use the case Maxim to take the soybean straw bales off that trailer. We'll load them on here and then we'll top it off, finish it up, putting straw bales on there. 24 straw and 10 soybean straw. Yeah, that should work. Was it 11 o'clock? Let's go load up some firewood and we'll put it on the gooseneck here on the back of the F350. We'll go into town, we'll sell that. Then we can load that truck up onto there. And I'll explain to you why we bought it. As if we don't have enough pickups already. Right? Let's see. It's 11:30. We're in Alma with a load of firewood. So what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 5, 10 pallets is 8,000 liters of firewood. Oh, our dump truck's over here. It's full of gravel too, I think, or stones. Let's see if we can back this in. I don't know, do we gotta unstrap it to get it to offload? I'm not sure. I'm gonna hit the sign, aren't I? Ah. Stuck on the sign. 1,060 for 2 pallets. Let's get the rest of them off. Whoop. Why'd that one go up like that? I don't know. Not a whole lot of money, to be honest with you, but oh, we're doing our service for the community by making sure everybody stays warm this winter. So it's 11:36. You know what time it is. Let's go to Mama Joe's and get some lunch. Now we got the gooseneck. We can get the pickup from the store that we bought. A used pickup. Now we'll park over by this guy's house. That should be all right. Be out of the way here. Hope he doesn't get too upset. I know I don't like it when people park in front of my house, especially when they take the spot right by the driveway where I like to park. I know, turn into an old man yelling at kids to get off of my yard. I think I'm gonna have chicken fried steak. Let's see, probably about 1 o'clock. Man, I love these nice leisurely days when we can come into town and eat at Mama Joe's. I did not realize it's almost the same distance if I walk this way, because the pickup's right here in front of this house. I don't know. Do you still call it a pickup when it's got the flatbed on the back? I don't know. Alright, so gonna head over here. We'll load up that old pickup that we bought. We haven't had that one here on Missouri Farm. We used to have that pickup on Ohio Farm. So, okay. This one's pretty beat looking, but that's okay. All right, we'll park over here by the corn dryer. Ramps down. Certainly seen better days. What color is it? Is it red? Is it gray? I always like the little tree air freshener in the car. See if we can line up straight and get it on here. I should probably look third person, really. Otherwise, I'm going to end up driving off of it. Oh boy, it's a big Big old truck. That looks good. Get strapped down. Oh, maybe. Did it take? No. That ought to hold it. So just what we needed, another pickup. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna park it out by the woods. And that way, oh, that's what happened. We're attaching straps inside the bed of the pickup because we were too high. Because we were standing on something at the corn dryer. All right, so anyway, as I was saying, I'm gonna park it out in the woods near where we cut trees. And part of the thinking for that is it allows us to have a vehicle staged over kind of at that distance from the farm. So sometimes maybe it might be easier to just walk to that vehicle than to walk all the way back to the farmyard. So we got the blue truck is at the spinnery, the one that's got the fuel tank in the back of it. We'll put this over at the other end. I don't know, maybe we should park a tractor out by the oh, whoa, 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 gotta lean, slow down. What's going on there? Why? Oh, it's shifting load. I don't like that at all. Try. I don't think it's really strapped down. Okay, that whole sequence of events was unfortunate. I don't have to go very much farther. Let's just get this in there. This is, I did not want to spend this much time doing this in the episode. I got to kind of lean in the other way now. I got like, what, 20 minutes left in the episode after lunch, roughly. Not quite, probably 15, and spend half of it messing around with this pickup. Get it offloaded here before anything else happens. There we go. All right. Park it over here back by the wood pile. I'm surprised we haven't seen any growth on these trees yet, but I guess this was probably just earlier this year when we cut our last section of woods down. So yeah, maybe it'll be a year before they shift. And these ones are way tall rather than the ones that were on the map. I'm still interested to compare how much wood you get out of this versus this. Well, maybe we'll find that out sometime. All right, let's go back to the farm. I think what we'll do is we'll take the van trailer out to the spinnery. I want to get that thing loaded up before we get snowfall accumulated on the ground, because that's just going to increase the level of difficulty. All right, so we'll take the van trailer over the spinnery and we'll see if we can figure out how to load this up. It's gonna be, I don't know, a little bit challenging, I think, because we gotta telehandler, right? If we had a forklift that we could put on the... I don't know. I'm not sure how this will work out. We'll see. We'll figure it out. I don't know if this has straps in it or not. Alright, so there's not a whole lot of room to work here. What I thought I would try and do is back down this road. We'll leave the truck in the road, which will keep it fairly level. And then we'll put the lift gate down. Kind of got it where I wanted it. I wanted to be more in the road. I think that's good. If I can straighten it out now. There we go. Not these. I wish I could turn the four-ways on this thing, but I don't know how to do that. Okay, so I'm probably going to have the truck running to do what I want to do here. I don't know. I'm going to help. It's just easier to have the help menu here. So I think unfold lift gate. So that's going to be L1 and X. It's gonna, oh, and it's pretty big, so we can pull the telehandler onto that, and then we can, let's see. So our side to side, I bet is gonna open the doors. Okay, so I got L1 plus R, the right stick. Up and down will raise and lower the lift gate. Left and right opens the doors. Okay. And then I'm not sure if there is a... Yeah, you can't stand back by the lift gate on this one. I don't think like you can with the other one. Okay, so we can close this. I'll turn that off for now. And I don't think you can... Yeah, you got to control it from inside. So then the question becomes, how wide can we get? So I left these on here so I could get them out. What did I have? Did I drop one? I did. Alright, so put it on top. Didn't I have him stacked before? I thought I did. Sure I did. All the way down to the ground. Okay. Let's back out. There's not a... I'm used to the truck being behind me. Yeah, I think I need to be in third person. And let's turn the light on. So, what am I thinking here? Oh, I got caught up by a truck. It's tricky. So if I put them on sideways, I can probably get two. That's what I probably got to do. What I'm going to need to do is put them on this way. That's going to be a lot of finagling. But I got so many. Twisting on me. All right, well, that was all some pretty sketchy stuff. Let's see. Close the doors. Raise that. Fold it back up, I think. There we go. I think that'll strap. So I got 24 pallets in there, and if they're worth $20,000 a piece, that's like almost $500,000 worth of clothing in this truck right now. The loading was kind of sketchy, but it did work out, so I'm pretty pleased with that. Yeah, that's all the time we got. I'd like to thank you for hanging out with me here in Alma, Missouri. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button. If you don't subscribe yet, why not? It don't cost nothing. We'll see you next time. Love you, Snow. Great.